is you understanding what it means to ascend, because all stories are about ascension. Now, some interesting things are going to come into play here. If all stories, including tragedies, by the way, do the beginning, middle, and the end, and they try to do redemption at the end, right? Even tragedies try to redeem something in the end. So maybe the blackmailer or the liar gets caught out. So good guy, he kills himself. But the bad guy, who's orchestrated everything from behind the scenes, he gets found out. So there's always redemption, right? If that is the case, what about hip-hop narrative or blues narrative? Blues narrative, which is about, I've gone to the mill and I came back and my wife's gone. That's where it ends. In blues, you have the beginning, Act 1. You have Act 2, where you lose a girl. You don't have Act 3. Because in blues, you keep singing the blues. Because the girl is always gone. Same thing with hip-hop. With hip-hop, you have your Act 1, and then you have your Act 2. The Act 2 is what? The Act 2 is the bitch narrative. See, when you hear people talk about, hip-hop is talking about bitches and bitches and bitches, there's a reason why hip-hop talks about bitches. Because hip-hop is a reincarnation of the blues. Now, where in the blues it says, why a woman done gone, in hip-hop, she's a bitch. Same narrative. The thing with hip-hop is, there is no redemption for the bitch. However, in Disney, there's no bitch in Disney. It's the lady. So now we have two competing narratives in the middle of our story. It's called The Lady and the Bitch. God also has a narrative, right? God also has his story. He has a beginning, he has a middle, and he has an end. Now he has the middle where he went to the steel, mines, right? He's gone there to do some hard, dirty work, and he comes home, and what did he catch his woman doing? He caught his woman sleeping around with all the guys in the village, right? So he goes moaning. Now, if you think God doesn't moan, you've got to read Jeremiah, you've got to read Isaiah, you've got to read Amos. They're really heartbroken. That's the blues, right? Raw, gritty. It never gets more gritty than that. Now, what does he do? He's got to fight for his woman. The book that talks about him fighting for his woman more than any other book in the entire Bible is my favorite book, Book of Hosea, where he fights for the bitch because she is. What happens is when he wins her, when he wins over the bitch, she's no longer a bitch. She becomes the lady. This is how gospel narrative redeems the center ground, where the battle is at its most ferocious. The bitch isn't just a woman. The bitch is you and I. It's funny, isn't it? We're all bitches. Because we all try to ascend from the mire that we're in. And God kind of like calls us. In a way, God is now pursuing us. Again, this is in Hosea chapter 2. God is now pursuing us. Like I'm going to seduce you in the desert. I want to make you mine. In a way, he said, I want to civilize you. So you guys fighting wars. You guys terrorizing the poor and the weak and the motherless. I want to civilize you. That's God fighting for the bitch.